Hello, G's. Today, we're going to be talking about the benefits of being high value. How does it feel to be high value, right? I actually made a recent video about, high value, and I really think it's overrated. You don't really need it. And high value is a concept that gets thrown around easily. First of all, my definition of high value, okay? High value has nothing, doesn't have much about being rich. High value is a mindset, okay? In the future, when I'm a fucking billionaire and I have a fucking yacht and I'm just the best in the world at everything, I'm still gonna be as high value as it was today because I still have the same mindset, okay? If I'm a billionaire in fucking 15 years, I could just fucking be a loser and I could be fat. There could be a version of me that becomes a loser, he's fat, fucking no strength, and forgets how it can actually pick up girls. I'm not gonna be high value anymore. High value is here, but can talk about that in another video. Now, how does it feel to be high value? All right, especially when it comes to girls, because many people talk about high value, but I felt like if you actually tell people how your dynamic changes, it might motivate you more. So, I have a little bit of a unique experience. Obviously, I used to be really shy at the beginning. When I was young, I used to be extremely shy. 11, fucking couldn't even do small talk with people, right? Now, I would say extremely charismatic. Many people tell me I'm extremely charismatic, and I can see the difference. Also, I've been in many countries and continents, let's put it like that. I've been in Austria, in the West. I've been in the East, fucking Poland I was in America. I was, of course, in Africa. And now I've been to Latin America. And of course, where you go, depending on where you go, your status changes. So you can see how you get treated differently based on your status. All right. Now, the more high value you become, one thing happens, especially with girls. All right. We're going to talk about three things that happens. Number one, and I preach this, right? The numbers game. The numbers game is super. You have to play the numbers game. Talk to as many females as possible and ask out as many females as possible. That's how you have the most sex, even like disregarding high value, right? But your numbers game starts working way better. So let's say I was low value, okay? And I talked to 100 girls. I might fuck between 0 and 1, okay? Now, if I'm like, and when I say high value, I'm talking now about like your exterior, right? Or how people perceive you, because high value starts here, but how people perceive you. Now, if you're like medium value, you could fuck maybe like 2, 3. Now, if you're high value and the more you push it, it gets to up to 10, 15, up to 20. So your chances of fucking getting girls increases by a lot, substantially. Now, this is amazing because that reduces the amount of work you have to put in to get girls, if that makes sense. So instead of having to talk to a lot of girls, you don't have to really have to talk to girls. To a lot of girls to get girls. Now, what does this do? It massively increases your confidence because now you know that even you can just go on the street randomly, or you could be in the gym and you talk to a random female there, and the chance of her giving you the number and the chance of she wanted to fuck you is much higher than if you were low value. Because if you're low value, you can still do the same thing, go up to a chick in the gym and talk to her, but now in the back of your mind, okay, the chances is like a little bit lower. She probably won't have this urge to want to bang. Okay, there's one thing it does. It makes you feel way better because you're just walking around, you're just being in places, and most chicks most likely want to fuck you. Okay, you could be in a bar or something, and okay, a fifth of the chicks here do want this D. Now, second thing that it does, it massively increases the amount of fun you can have with girls. Now, this is where also this with the countries comes in. In Latin America here, for example, where I am, things are extremely cheap compared to, the West. In Miami, for example. Miami is extremely expensive. I paid $60 for a fucking haircut. And it did look amazing, but it was fucking $60 for a haircut. And in a city like Miami, you will meet girls who will literally say, I will not date a man if he makes under 100K a month. I mean, a year. 100K a month. 100K a year. Now, take the same chick and you put her somewhere in fucking Colombia or in Panama. Now she's like, okay, if he's making above what 30, 40K a year, he's a fucking baller. Okay. Now this is where money comes in. Money creates a lot of fun. You can use money to your benefit and just create a very fun environment where chicks get attracted to that environment and lifestyle. So here in Latin America, I've been going out every single day, and when I say going out, I mean eating out. And I always post it on my stories, and I'm in these beautiful places with skyscrapers, posting the most beautiful food. I'm in this hotel that is literally golden, and I'm paying a fifth of what I would have paid in Miami. Now all these chicks see this and they're like, oh my God, it looks amazing. Yesterday I had a date with 2 girls at the same time, and I just bought like stuff, I bought like drinks for both of them, food for her, a lot of food for me. If you're not high value, and when I say high value, related to that is now money, you cannot have the type of fun. And females will know. Who do you think will females rather go to on a date? With a guy like me that can just randomly order drinks for everybody, order a huge amount of food, and he doesn't even really care, and he's in a fucking golden fucking hotel, the most beautiful hotel in town? Or just a random date, and you can't really offer anything, and you're boring, and maybe let's take a walk. Of course, the female's gonna choose more fun. Or do you think a female is gonna choose the fucking guy who says, look, females are ruthless. Females, they'll have like 2 dates at one day, and it happens more than you think. Even like last week, and I didn't even notice because I don't speak Spanish. This chick told me, yeah, I'm at a meeting, pick me up later. Now I realized later that she was talking about a guy that she was meeting, but then she said at the end the guy didn't show up. That's how I realized she was talking about a guy, and she wanted me to pick her up right after, literally. She was like, yeah, pick me up right after. Crazy. Now chicks will, a chick will have like options, right? So for a date, she's gonna have option A, Alex, option B, Ben. And Alex is gonna say, hey babe, let's go to Starbucks, drink coffee. Now Ben will say, hey, let's go to this place. It's one of the most beautiful hotels in town. Let's have dinner date. Who do you think the chick is gonna be more inclined to just go to? Dinner date. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want you guys now saying, okay, let me try to spend as much money as possible on dates, because now what you run the risk with is that you're fucking placing yourself in the ATM zone. The chick now thinks that you're a fucking ATM, which is what you don't want. All right. I was just giving the example. In the best scenario, you want to put yourself in the position where your lifestyle seems like so much fun that the girls seem attracted to it. The best way to do it, of course, is with Instagram. Just post your lifestyle on Instagram. The more high value you are, the better you can post on Instagram. If you're traveling, doing dope shit, being in dope places, put it on Instagram, because now the chick is gonna expect to get that. Now, you can dangle the carrot in front of her, and she's never gonna get it, but at least you don't wanna look like a loser who has no lifestyle. You wanna offer the chick something. Hey, if you hang out with me, maybe you can get this here. All right? So that's how money can create massive amounts of success with girls. Look, in 10 years, I'll be on a boat posting all on my Instagram, and then chicks are gonna hit me up. Oh my God, you have a fucking boat? You have a yacht? I'm like, yeah, sure, bitch. You wanna be on my yacht? Now, some guys might call that simping. Oh, he's spending money on the bitch with a yacht. I call it being a fucking G. I have a yacht. You don't have one. I fucked the bitch. You didn't. Who's winning now? Who's losing now? Okay, so that's what you can do with money, most definitely. The more high value you become, the better your lifestyle becomes, the better you can pull off these things, and you don't even care, and you get better and hotter girls. And now I'm coming to the third thing, which is what I most definitely noticed. So even if the number, the percentage of girls you get obviously increases the more high value you are, but there's like kind of a cap to it. So you'll never fuck 100% of all bitches, okay? And it becomes harder and harder. So for you to fuck maybe like 80% of all girls that you talk to, average girls, you would have to become like some type of Drake, right? But you're probably not gonna become Drake at this point. But what certainly happens once you become more high values, you get much hotter girls, way hotter girls, okay? For some reason, I don't know why. Like literally, like when I was not as high value, and I'm saying that now from the exterior standpoint, I'm talking about the lifestyle now. when I didn't have like a super cool lifestyle back then and I was broke as fuck, it's just the quality of girls was just not as good as now, if that makes sense. I was obviously still getting dimes, okay, because of my body, the way I looked, my confidence, my charisma. But if you increase your lifestyle, it's like now, because think about this. There's like different tiers of girls. It's the fucking ugly ones, ones and twos. Then there's the basic ones, fives, and then there's the hot ones, like the cute ones, and then there's the super hot ones, the Instagram models and shit. The Instagram models are not that much different from the cute girls, okay? And the main difference between the cute girls and the Instagram models is the Instagram models simply know their worth. They know that they're hot as shit. So why would they be with a guy, even if they liked him, even if they liked his charisma, even if they liked his style and everything? But why would they choose him if they could just choose literally the billionaire in Dubai who's flying them out? Like, you understand what I mean, right? So nothing really changes in the way you have to talk to them. It's just you have access to hotter, you just have access to hotter chicks. The hot chicks are hanging out in the fucking expensive places, in the high status places. That's where the chicks hang out. Especially on Instagram, the chicks, they're just filtering out, okay, blue check mark, no blue check mark, how many followers. That's what the chicks are looking for, okay? And literally talking with them is not that much different. And most of them literally will actually chase you once you become more high value. They will actually put in work to get you, because at the top, the air is getting thin, bros. The air is fucking getting thin. The higher value are, the less men you're competing with, and the more girls are competing for the same man. So now, actually, you have the hottest chicks ever, Instagram models, chasing you, okay? Now, I'm telling you this because I want to motivate you guys. And also, you know, I've been traveling a lot, and I've been seeing like differences. I've been in Miami, where it was literally the hardest city in the world to get girls. It was like the fucking Olympics of getting girls, okay? But obviously smashed. Actually smashed that's where I smashed my first Latina, hot as fuck, okay? I've been in Europe, Austria, you know, seeing where it is there. I've been in Poland. Bro, when you're in Poland and you're a foreigner and, you know, you just look like a fucking cool guy, you're just gonna smash the fucking hottest bitches. And I go to Latin America and I'm fucking like every single day, and it's just like boom, 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 boom. That's like, I started like I started realizing that just the higher status is compared to the girls you're dating, the more benefits you have for yourself. But I keep saying this, high value is not the determinant of getting girls, okay? The determinant of getting girls is two things. At the end of the day, it's two things, which is your looks, how good you look, is the girl attracted to you, and your ability to play the numbers game, your charisma, the talking to the girls and asking them out. The better you look and the more girls you ask out, the more you're gonna fuck. Plain and simple. High value is just a great bonus to it. Okay, you have a high percentage rate, the girls get hotter, and you can have more fun. You can fuck a girl in the Lamborghini. Pretty cool. But those two things are the most essential things. Guys get it backwards most of the time. They listen to this high value shit and they'll be like, okay, I'm gonna get more high value, I'm gonna increase my lifestyle, I'm gonna get rich. And at the end of the day, they're not really fucking more bitches because they're not improving on their looks and they're not improving on their fucking charisma in order to play the numbers game. They're still fucking scared to approach. But how do you want to be a player if you're scared to actually approach a chick on the street? Like, explain that to me. I want to know. Explain that to me. How do you? For example, when I'm with a girl, yesterday, for example, in a restaurant, the first thing I do within like a minute of meeting her and when we're sitting down is put my hand on her thigh and start filling up slowly. That's the best tactic. I'm going to do a video about how to escalate with girls. That's the best tactic. Put your hand on her thigh and slowly go up. Best tactic. If you're scared of doing that and you can't play the numbers game and touch girls like this, how the fuck you want to bang? Okay? So get your fucking things right. Now, it's the end of the video. If you want to learn these two fundamental things, check out the video I made where I explain that high value is not even necessary, just to improve on these two things, so you're gonna bang more bitch than you can fucking see.